After the Galaxy A51, Galaxy A71 is the second smartphone in the Galaxy A 2020 series of Samsung available on the market with many changes. The biggest highlight in this year's Galaxy A series is the perforated screen design inherited from the high-end Galaxy S and luxury Note series. In addition, Galaxy A71 is also upgraded in terms of processing power with Snapdragon 730 chip, rear camera cluster with 64 megapixel main camera, 5 megapixel macro camera with the highest resolution at the present time. It also has the latest Android 10 software, which is such a wow for the A series. The device continues to inherit the large 4500 mAh battery that supports 25-watt fast charging as previous generations. And I'm Han. Welcome back to VStudio channel, and here's the Samsung Galaxy A71. The Galaxy A71 has the general design of the Galaxy A51. In the front, the remarkable change in this Galaxy A device is the perforated screen containing the selfie camera. This is a detail inherited from the Galaxy S generation and the high-end Note series. On the back, the obvious change is the L-shaped camera cluster, which is different from the previous A versions. Perhaps this will be the general design language of this year's Galaxy A series. The optical fingerprint sensor is also placed under the screen like the old Galaxy A70. However, the quality of the fingerprint sensor has improved significantly compared to the previous generation, recognizing it faster and more clearly. Now, to unlock the phone, you only need to hold your finger at the sensor for less than a second, almost asymptotic to the recognition speed of a traditional fingerprint sensor. The most noticeable highlight on the back is the L-shaped camera cluster with 4 protruding designs, about 1 mm. This camera cluster consists of a 64 megapixel main camera, an ultra-wide-angle camera, a 5 megapixel macro camera, an auxiliary camera to support taking photos, removing fonts, and a single flash function. Along with the punched screen, the design of the L-shaped rear camera cluster will probably be another common point on the Samsung's A series machines this year. Galaxy A71 has a relatively thin plastic frame and grip, although the surface is glossy. On the sides, the device is full of familiar keyboard ports. The single speaker located on the bottom edge has a fairly loud volume, 2 SIM slots, and an independent memory card. The product still inherits a large capacity 4500 mAh battery as its predecessor, but is optimized by Samsung with a thinner body. Specifically, the machine is 7.7 mm thick and weighs 179 grams, compared to 7.9 mm and 183 grams of the Galaxy A70 that is more comfortable to hold and carry around. To summarize, this phone has the advantage of a lightweight design, easy to hold, and plastic grip. The form is also quite eye-catching thanks to the thin bezel, the camera concealed in the holes in the screen, and the back is treated with materials to bring about the most stunning look as well as elegant colors. However, the device still lacks the design features of the product in the high segment such as water resistance, metal body material, or metal combination with glass. In terms of screen quality, I assess that what this mid-range smartphone offers is not inferior to the Galaxy Note 10. Specifically, Galaxy A71 has a large screen size of Super AMOLED up to 6.7 inches, Full HD Plus resolution, 393 ppi pixel density for sharp, detailed images and vivid colors. Along with that, the screen on the Galaxy A71 is quite good brightness, up to more than 630 nits. When using the phone outdoor, I tried using Google Maps in the midday conditions. The sun was hot, and the result was impressive that everything was displayed very well. Despite the good quality, the Galaxy A71 screen still has minus points in design, which is where the selfie camera is located. Because I have used the Galaxy A51 before, I feel that the selfie camera size is quite large, while this is a more advanced device. However, overall the Galaxy A71's overflow rate is still quite high. The bezel is beveled thin and beautiful. Speaking of hardware specifications, Samsung Galaxy A71 is equipped with an octa-core Snapdragon 730 processor, of which 2 cores are clocked at 2.2 GHz and 6 cores are clocked at 1.8 GHz, combined with 8 GB RAM and 128 GB internal memory. This configuration is powerful enough to provide a comfortable user experience for common phone usage. Applications open quickly and switch between home screens on a smooth interface without lag. Even while gaming, the device also meets the specification requirements of the most popular games today. For heavy games like PUBG Mobile, the device is still very smooth, and the frame rate is stable, 40 FPS with PUBG Mobile in medium graphics mode. If playing in high graphics mode, the machine only reaches 30 FPS with these two games, not reaching the maximum frame rate as on high-end smartphones. Finally, we will take a look at the camera cluster. As I've had mentioned above, the device owns an L-shaped camera cluster designed to protrude, about more than 1 mm. The specifications of this camera cluster include 4 cameras, which are a 64 megapixel wide-angle main camera, a 12 megapixel super wide angle camera, a 5 megapixel macro camera, and a 5 megapixel depth sensor, support taking pictures, delete font, and a single flash function. The last thing is the selfie camera. It has a resolution of 32 megapixels, which is suitable for people who love taking selfies. You can also use it with selfie apps to create stunning photos of yours.